nay nữa, đêm nay nữa là over rồi. Hả? Đâu đó. Sáng rồi ngày mai, ngày mai bắt con giờ làm gì? Ba hả? Vậy mai giờ cũng về, tại vì thứ hai đón ra chơi quá rồi.
Welcome family, friends, and loved ones. We are gathered here today to celebrate one of life's greatest moments, the union of two people we love. You have a coveted seat to witness and share in the love of Ty and Dallas, or as the rest of us know her, Deli. Yes, we were also confused when we got their invitation. We would like to take a moment to acknowledge those who are no longer here with us, but remain in our hearts, especially our mom, our grandparents, aunts, and uncles. Though they cannot be here physically to witness this moment, their love and memories continue to guide and support you both. To those who don't know me, I am Ty's older and favorite sister. If you also didn't know, we were inseparable as soon as Ty was born. So much so that when I started dating my now husband, Ty was there for almost all of our dates, our anniversaries, and our nights in. I was actually starting to question whether he was the third wheel or was I. From all of our time spent together, a bond forged between us that is hard to describe. No matter how old Ty gets, he will always be my baby brother. I used to watch him, play with him, bathe him, feed him, and change his diaper. Deli, I happily pass that job on to you. I've known Ty his whole life, seen him grow, stumble, and rise. But today I see him at his best. Today he's found someone who truly compliments him, someone who brings out his laughter, his joy, and his better self. In the 12 years that I've known Deli, I was always in awe of her dedication to her studies and her goal to eventually become a PA. But more inspiring is her dedication to my brother. I never imagined who my baby brother would one day end up with, but I knew that she would have to be smart, kind, independent, strong, and beautiful. She ended up being all those things and more. I vividly remember the day my parents called home when they were at the doctor's office and just found out the sex of the baby. I picked up the phone, and as soon as I heard, "It's a boy," I hung up the phone immediately. For you Gen Zers, hanging up the phone actually meant hanging up the phone. It had a much more dramatic effect. I was utterly disappointed that I was not getting a sister. But if things happen for a reason, it must be that my brother was meant to bring me a sister. I want to share an excerpt from a book by Victor Hugo called Les Miserables, which is one of Ty and Deli's favorite shows. You can give without loving, but you can never love without giving. The great acts of love are done by those who are habitually performing small acts of kindness. We pardon to the extent that we love. Love is knowing that even when you are alone, you will never be lonely again. And the great happiness of life is the conviction that we are loved. Loved for ourselves, and even loved in spite of ourselves. Ty and Deli, I hope that you move forward in this chapter together as husband and wife, with the collective wisdom and good examples of love from our parents, grandparents, family, and all the K-dramas you've watched. And if I can leave you some marital advice, it is this. Marriage is all about compromise. For example, Deli, you want to watch a scary movie, but Ty wants to watch Hitch for the 1,000th time. So now you compromise. You watch the scary movie. But in seriousness, marriage is more than just compromise. It's about supporting each other through everything life throws your way. Be patient, listen, and always communicate. When things get tough, remember you're a team, and you don't have to face it alone. Lean on each other and on the love of everyone here today, because we're all here to support you. At this time, Ty and Deli would like to express their vows they have written for each other. Deli, you will share first.